All right, we are recording in 3, 2, 1. What's your name and what city are you repping?
Well, my name is Kortnee Simmons, and honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble regardless of what city I name because I'm kind of a nomad. So I'm just gonna say Troy. I live in Troy. We're gonna go with Troy.
Okay. So, super talented artist, man. I'll give you your flowers now.
Thank you.
I heard you bringing out the keyboard for this show, man.
Yeah, I might as well. I spent so much of my life playing it, and I realized I don't really actually play it publicly anymore. And so now I'm just like, let's just show them the multi-hyphen at one time, one good time.
So who taught you how to play keys?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Out of a book. I learned out of a book when I was 13. My mom had a lot of piano books around. She used to play the flute and the piano, and she was also a singer. So I had the resources there, and one day I was just like, okay, yeah, cool. My little brother also sings. What sets me apart? He plays the keyboard as well, but he's a better organist than a keyboardist. I'm more of a classical pianist when I play. I embellish a lot more. So that was the thing that set me apart from my very closely aged brother, and that's what I went with.
Okay, all right. I like the fit, man. What inspired you to throw it on today?
Well, one, my first choice was not dried. I washed it, but I forgot to dry it. And secondly, blue is my favorite color. A lot of people don't actually know, but that's why I'm called Little Boy Blue. It's because blue is my favorite color. My personality is very much blue. My hair has been blue since 2017. And so I kind of just thought of it. It's regal. It's simple. It's calm. It matches my personality. It's true to my brand. And that's kind of what I wanted to go for.
I feel like you was ready for that answer. That was good.
You
that
know,
was good.
Thank you.
So what do you feel like you want to get done for 2023? Because I know you plotting.
Yeah, so I posted it on my social media. My main goal, I recently found out in 2020 I was one of the top 10,000 artists in the world. And so my goal for 2023 is to go beyond being one of and kind of shoot my way at least to top 5,000. At least top 5,000. I know me. I'm going to pressure myself a little bit more. But I'm going to aim for that by the end of the year. I think I want my overall catalog. It would be great to have 100 million streams. That'd be great. I'm halfway. No, not 100 million streams. No, wait. Yeah, 100 million streams. I'm halfway there. So my goal is, if not this year, by the beginning of next year, to have that goal accomplished.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah, and definitely just perform a lot more. So.
Yeah, speaking of performance, so what's your favorite part of the process? Writing, recording, or performing?
Performing, honestly. I have my own little process when it comes to the ambiance and the mood I set with writing, and I do invest a lot of time into kind of developing that. But performing I like most because a lot of times people don't really know what to expect when they're watching me perform. I like to perform in intimate spaces. It's not to say I won't perform in larger spaces, but I like to be in connection with the people. And so I like that part of that portion because you kind of never really know the reaction you're going to get. But what I do know is that I'm always going to touch somebody in the room. And so that matters more to me than kind of the whole recording process. That part is the job for me. The performing is the fun for me.
So for you, you've been doing it for a while. What do you feel like, not a lack of, but what do you feel like could be polished within all around you as an artist to take you to that 100 million streams?
Honestly, I think it's just me living in a silo. I mean, most of the people that are standing in this room could probably tell you they don't ever see me anywhere. Literally, I can attest to nobody. Maybe Gian, he sees me. But for the most part, I think the thing that I need to get back to is just being with people. No man can do anything as an island. I had, even growing up, I managed myself for the formative years of my career, but I still had my family's support. And so that allowed me to do things. And I do realize that, again, no man is an island. I can strive for everything that I want to, but at the end of the day, if I'm not out in the community networking, if I'm not building with other artists, if I'm not allowing them into my space as well and offering things to them as well, I'm not going to grow to that point.
Right.
So,
well, at the concert gala, you're definitely going to have a chance to network within the community. So, on that note, when you hear More Music, Less Violence, what comes to mind?
A call to action. To me, it sounds it reminds me of Nina Simone. It's almost as like you took Nina Simone's An Artist's Duty and embodied it in this statement. For me, I believe that as artists, we belong to a village, we belong to a tribe, and we have a mission, we have a purpose. We're supposed to take these things that are plaguing our world, and we're supposed to make that palpable and palatable and understandable for the people that are listening to our music. So when I hear more music, less violence, the first thing that comes to my mind is, okay, we got to get back to the place where we're starting to heal the world again, because it's out of hand. It's too much. People are suffering, they're going through, and even as artists, this should be a reminder for us to hold ourselves to task. At the end of the day, a lot of us are so concerned and so worried about streaming high and reaching popularity and fame and getting numbers and getting out there, but we forget that in a large part of the job, you know, the people that are hurting, that don't have the words to say, that don't have the voice to sing or rap, we're also supposed to be writing for them. We're supposed to be performing for them so they can see themselves in what we're doing. And that's what this reminds me of. All of the events that I've been to that you've done thus far, you know, again, I just love the positivity surrounding it. I love the positive message. I love the energy of the people. I met Gian at the one you did in Saratoga at, what is it, Miss Lena's Cafe?
Yeah, Cafe
Lena. Don't listen, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I love y'all. It was a beautiful venue. But yeah, you know, I mean, that energy, it stands for goodness to me.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. So now the question I've been asking everybody, so if MLK was alive today, who is an artist you think he'd be bumping in the whip?
Well, you know, I love Malcolm, but India. I'm going to say India Ari, mainly because he didn't take crap, if you will. I don't know if I can curse on here. So he didn't take crap, if you will. And he was truthful, he was honest, but he was also very peaceful about his approach to things. And India Ari, as a musician, has a very unique way of capturing that. She wrote a song about literally it's almost like the new Strange Fruit, called India's Song. And literally it's like taking Southern hypocrisy and bottling it into a song, but it sounds like the most beautiful thing in the world. And I believe that Martin Luther King did that in a lot of ways. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., forgive me. He took those tumultuous situations and he found a more beautiful approach that took us out of the mindset of, I'm struggling right now and there's nothing I can do about it. So I feel like it would be India or Erykah Badu.
And basically my last question, man, so you know, the show's going down, you know, Martin Luther King weekend. And what are your thoughts on, you know, it's the show's on Martin Luther King weekend. So what are your thoughts on, you know, being a black musician and being able to express yourself within this weekend?
Honey, I love it. And, you know, honestly, I'm personally the type, like, again, if you know me, you know I'm going to say whatever is on my mind most days at any point in time. But growing up down south, we really made a big thing out of Martin Luther King Jr., like the weekend and even just the holiday itself. I take pride in being a black individual every day. I take pride in being a black musician every day. And I just feel like I'm probably just going to show my behind a little bit more. A lot bit more.
Say no more, man. The first annual More Music, Less Violence concert gala.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, I love galas. Just listen, don't keep your phones and cameras off of me. Just point them elsewhere and mind your business, okay? And we'll all have a great time, but I'm excited and I really can't wait to see everybody there. I'm excited for all of the performances and I know it's going to be good, and Gian better not play with me with that guitar. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, say no more, man.
90 seconds.
We will see you then.
See you then. 90 seconds?
He was so mad, bro.
90 seconds?
He was so mad, bro.
You know I will meet you outside.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to play the guitar how he would, but I'm gonna do it to start the show like I did last time.